now. That's my government name. Government made me answer this name.
Hi everyone. This is Oluwatesin from Africacomicade. It's nice to have you all here. Let's just do quick introductions. Quickly, starting from Oscar. I think we are. Let's just go like that. We have Oscar, then Ibrahima, then Wale, then Uche, and Obina.
Hi everyone, Oscar Michael. Yeah. Ibrahima. Hey, Ibrahima, introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, here Ibrahima.
Hi, this is Adewale. Wangli, as they've been giving to me, Wangli. This is Adewale.
Uche.
Hi. Bosaman.
And now we have Victor and Obina as well. Victor, just introduce yourself. Hi.
Hi everyone, my name is Igwe Victor from Blender community.
Awesome. Okay, so let's just move quickly. Obina.
Wow, my name is
That's right.
my name is Obina Akwen for Unity Community. You can also call me Mr. Wayne. Yeah, so here.
Mr. Wayne as in Bruce Wayne. Okay. All right then, let's move ahead. So we are here today to discuss about the Africacomicade communities, and today we are launching the Africacomicade communities. So basically, what is the Africacomicade communities all about? It's a tool-based community, different tool-based communities actually, where we have various tools and people co-creating together and also learning about sharing resources. We thought about Africacomicade communities to be the communities whereby people can come together and say, oh, I'm learning Blender. You are learning Blender also. Let's come together, let's learn, and let's create things together. So this is one of the reasons why we are starting out the Africacomicade communities, for people to co-create and co-learn as well and share resources, because one thing we believe strongly at Africacomicade is collaboration. And we believe if people are together and they have the opportunity to collaborate, we would have more and more things coming out of our various communities. So yeah, the Africacomicade communities is not going to be replacing any of the communities. It's, like I said before, a tool-based community whereby if you are using a particular software, you can have a community whereby other people that are using this software too you can come in contact with them and work with them as time goes on. So yeah, that's basically what Africacomicade communities are about. And we would love each and every one of us here to share like our experiences and the motivation behind these communities that we are launching today. So yeah, let's start from Oscar. Oscar.
Okay, yeah, basically my name is Oscar Michael, co-founder of Africacomicade. And just as Tosia said, we're launching today. I'm very, very excited about it. Basically, my past works, I used to be a very good game developer. Right now, I'm kind of...
What happened?
Yeah, right now, I'm kind of in the middle. Ignore Diwali. I'm kind of in the middle trying to get my feet on ground. And I'm more of an entrepreneur right now. Looking at business, growth, sustainability, investments, and the like. And back then, I used to teach games, animation, app development, chatbot creation, and the likes. And yeah, that's a little bit about me. I'm excited that we're launching this community because we're doing it to create support out there for lots of creatives, which is something we didn't have very much back then. And now with this community, we can be one big old family, like reach out to people from all across the continent, get to collaborate, get to co-create, get to learn together. And these are what is exciting for me about the communities. Yeah, so I'll pass it to Ibrahima. Okay, it's like this, Ibrahima.
Wow, this was a very cool introduction actually. So hi everyone, I'm Ibrahima from Mali. Currently a co-founder at Boston, a logistic company here in Ghana. Wow. So let me just do a kind of introduction of Africacomicade in French first. L'idée derrière Africacomicade, c'est de créer une communauté afin de travailler. Fantastique, you will do it. Alors, l'idée derrière Africacomicade, c'est de créer une communauté afin que chaque communauté dans le monde entier, surtout nous défendons beaucoup le panafricanisme, donc que chaque communauté dans le domaine du gaming, du graphisme, de l'animation et de l'édition vidéo puisse avoir accès à une certaine formation en ligne. Donc, Africacomicade a envie de leur donner accès à plus de moyens en organisant des formations en ligne, en mettant en contact ces différentes communautés partout dans le monde. Voilà. Et actuellement, nous sommes en train de parler du lancement de Africacomicade. So, yeah. I guess. No worry, Tosin or Victor will translate it very soon. Yeah. So, about the introduction, I think we will also say almost the same thing. That the background are currently different. But for the introduction, actually we are, let's say, Pan-Africanist. So I think it's cool. People will understand like more because let's say most of us are going to speak English, but when they hear also French, people speaking French, so it will be very cool actually. So yeah, so I just made a kind of introduction of Africacomicade in French, and yeah, so welcome, and today we are launching Africacomicade. Bienvenue à tous.
Okay, thank you. So Obina, next, but before you go, we have somebody else here with us. We have Ryan also here with us. So Ryan, say hi. Okay. All right then. So it's glad to have you here. All right then, Obina, you shoot.
Like I mentioned before, my name is Obina. What I do, I'm a game developer and also a gameplay developer in Unity. So my past works, Rogue Agents, which is on the Play Store. I was a volunteer programmer, which I created the state machine. Also, I'm the original creator for One Bay Driver, which is up now. Africacomicade. I joined Africacomicade because their goals are, how will I put it now? They are aligned with mine because the African community needs a growth, and that's what Africacomicade is here for. And I'm proud to be part of this team, and I hope we can actually achieve what we're trying to get. So shout out to Oscar, Oluwatosin, Ibrahim, Bosma, Dewale, Victor, and Ryan. Thank you.
Thank you. So up next is Ryan that just joined us. Since you are following that chronological order. Sir, wait your turn. Just wait your turn. All right, then Ryan, if you are there, can you just share with us who you are, what you do, and damn,
he's not there.
So anyways, all right then. So Victor, you can go next. But I think he's back. Okay, he's back then. So Ryan is back.
Yeah, sorry.
We'll follow it that way.
I had to switch between the other PC. Okay, I think.
All right then.
Okay.
Take the risk or lose the chance.
Voila, deal. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ryan, once again. And for starters, yeah, I don't know, I'm just short of words actually. For starters, I'm very happy to be part of the Africacomicade, and I've been seeing what's been going on, I think, since late last year. Well, before then, I think so, before then, because it was Oguyebi that I've talked with before I met Oscar and the rest of you. So it was something nice that I saw going on, and yeah, it was like in my subconscious mind that maybe it would be nice to be part of the team one day. I didn't know. So I think one day came into fruition 2 weeks ago, and I'm happy about that, and it's quite awesome. Sorry, do we have a francophone person here again? I was hearing French all over when I joined it.
Ibrahim is with us.
Like for real?
He was all over the
French,
and I didn't really understand what was going on anymore. Was I in the right room or something? Was it
Wow.
It was when I saw Oscar. It was not his head. I was like, do everybody understand what's going on? It's like I'm the wrong. So yeah, it's nice being around people that are virtually around people that are of different culture, race, language, like tongue actually, and what have you. So it is nice, and it will be good to also champion the XR community in the Africacomicade umbrella, under the Africacomicade umbrella as well. So yeah, thank you for also believing in me, and I pray that your choice doesn't actually go in vain, because I will try my best, my utmost best to see how much we could achieve as a community together. So yeah, thank you very much, and let the party go on.
Yes, let the party go on. So thank you very much. Up to you now, Victor.
Did you froze?
Okay. I'm sure it's Coco. Victor, can you hear us? Okay, we'll come back to Victor. Okay. Victor, can you hear us? Your mic is mute though.
Yeah, I think he's trying to unmute himself. Anyway, Victor is the one that. Oh no. Victor is actually the one that did that character, that lady character on the media artist design, which is actually nice. I really love it. I would love
Yes, I do.
to Adewale.
Wale.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That name, I don't know. I don't like it actually. Well, anyways, no problem. So, hello, good afternoon, guys. My name is Adewale. I'm a integrity artist with Maya, using Maya. Of course, I started off with Blender, of course, but eventually later on, I fall in love with Maya. So I've actually worked on a couple of projects, VR projects, actually optimizing and creating scenes. So and I'm actually happy about this the community, because at first when I heard about the community, I was actually scared. Like, okay, do I even know enough? So yeah, but I guess community is not just for I see it like, okay, motivations, because you see others that do a lot of works, and you're like, okay, how do they do that and how do they do this? So it's like, okay, motivation and connection. It's not because I think a while ago, maybe when I started with Maya or Blender thing, joined a community, and the community I was actually feeling how should I put it, intimidated instead of motivated, right? So yeah, because I was like, okay, how are you guys doing this? So I had to leave. But right now I see, okay, the essence of community. So I just want to tell you, actually watching this, it's not actually for intimidation. It's just to motivate others and collaborate more in every other guys that are working, using the same. So like Tosi said earlier, it's a tool-based community. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Adewale. And yes, it's not to intimidate anybody, it's to motivate each other so we can learn and in the process create amazing tools. Sorry, amazing projects actually. So yeah, it's off to you, Bosaman. But before that, welcome Nomak. Say hi to everyone. All right then. So Bosaman, so shoot. We want to know more about you.
Hi guys. My name is Uchenna Atia, aka Busaman. I'm a game designer, but mostly I spend the last 5, 6 years. No, I've spent the last 5 years teaching, and in teaching I realized that like I needed to learn a lot more. So I've made less games and done more of studying, trying to refine my skill, also be able to teach others too. Because when you have students, you need to come correct. Some students they're already more equipped than you. But anyway, so if you want to be in the game design community, if you want to be somebody, people know everybody expects you to know everything. So study never ends. So I spent a lot of time now. I focus more on learning more about my art and expanding my knowledge and that's why I joined Africacomicade. It's the same goal, trying to spread knowledge, help people. So it just fell in line what I wanted to do, and that's why I'm here. So I hope I'm able to contribute and inspire somebody to get to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much,
thank you, thank
Uche.
you.
All right then, Nomak, can you just shoot?
Ah,
Let's
wait,
just get
oh.
to know more about you. Just tell us more about you.
Hey, okay, anyway, I'll try what I can. I mean, I'm not interested in one bit, but I'll see what I can do. So, okay, Obina Chiti. I am Nomak, real name Ebenezer. I do game development. That's how I know Uche as the game god, but we won't talk about that now. Game development, but I'm more focused. I realized that there was a need for game journalism. Yeah, I started with game development and I realized that no, people, there are guys doing it, but there's no one talking about it for those guys. So when I got the invitation for Africomicade, I was like, yeah, this is up my alley. I'm here for the game development guys and also the people who play the games. I want to be that bridge for them. So okay, so if somebody says, are there people who actually do game journalism that talk about someone's game over here in Africa? I go like, yes, they are there. I felt there was that need. They're also creative in a way because you create the game, but someone has to tell your story. That's where I was like, okay, then Africomicade fits exactly what I want to do. My company is Gasbros Gaming Network. I think he Oscar knows it. Bozeman, yeah, he's considered my game goal. So I don't actually even mention that thing to him more times, but yeah. So that was like, okay, if I'm joining it, let me join it like this and push a certain agenda for some people. Not everybody can create games, but somebody know how to play games very well. So why not give them some sort of outlet? Oh, you play this game. What do you think? There's a right way. You have all these IGNs and all these game spots saying and talking about it. And where's ours? Who will tell this developer, oh, this is nice, but because of this, we give it a review of this, or you can do this to improve it. That sort of stuff. That's where I can. So, see, nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. My life is boring. But that's it. That's it about me.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Nomak. It's great to hear that. That's why we are all here, honestly, because it's important to create that common ground for creatives to just come together, connect, network, and share. It's really, really important. And that's why we are having this tool-based communities launch today. Like I said earlier, it's not to replace any existing community already. It's just to ensure that people that are working on the same set of tools have a common ground where they can co-create and learn together. So yes, moving on, we'll start introducing these communities one after the other. We have amazing communities, very, very amazing communities. So we'll move to sharing these communities with us. So the first up is the Africacomicade Unity 3D community, which is going to be led by Obina, Mr. Wayne. Yeah. So we have the Unity 3D community. Then moving on, we have let's see.
But we don't know Obina. Who is Obina?
Yes, we don't know
Obina
Obina.
just raised hand. Obina, would you want to say a thing or two and introduce yourself?
Show
You've
us
introduced yourself already, and just tell us a little bit
just
about
put me
what
on
we
spot, but Obina
expect
wants to
on
get
the
free
Unity
escape. Put
3D
Obina on spot.
community. All right
All
then.
right. All right. So what do I say now? Okay. I think as a game developer, or you've ever been into, like, you've ever looked up creating games, you should know Unity by now. Unity is a game engine like Unreal. It has its own features which you would like. Mostly, if you're going to Unity, then definitely you've been a fan of mobile games or PC games in general. I'm sure you heard the likes of Limbo or like Shanks. And these are already Blind Forest. These are games made with Unity. So in Unity community, we're mostly going to be game developers, programmers, you know, Blender artists can also come into Unity. So it's an open source program for anyone to come together. Our community is ready to take anyone who is down to create games and also play games, because you cannot be a game developer or gameplay programmer or anything relating to games and not play games. Those has to. All
I
right.
know
So,
you're taking shots at me right now, but that's fine. That's
okay,
totally fine.
I'm welcoming everyone again. My name is Akpe Obina. I'm a game developer and also a gameplay programmer. Thank you, and asking me to do this myself again.
All right, then that's fine. Thank you very much. So now let's move to the 3D artist community. Here we have the Maya and the Blender guys and all other things involved. So we have Wale, Uche, and Victor gisting us about what the 3D artist community entails. So Wale, please tell us.
Okay,
Uche.
of course, 3D artist. Again, my name is Adewale, so I'll be the community lead for the 3D artist Maya group. Yeah, like I said earlier, I was actually using Blender before, but when I was making research about, okay, of course, I think most 3D artists, upcoming 3D artists that fall into this stuff, like asking around which software is actually better to create 3D content, like and it's actually not it's not about the software, right? It's about, okay, how you use them, what you can do with them. So the reason why I actually just said Maya Blender is just simple, just sorry Maya, just simple, just the industry standard. So yeah, so I've just been using Maya since then. And yeah, like you said, 3D artists is not just from Maya, of course, Blender. And yeah, using, of course, even 3D Xmap, of course, you can come on board. It's for everybody. 3D artist for everybody, just for the Maya and Blender guys only. So yeah, I don't know if Uche and Victor has anything to say to add to that.
Okay. Well, for me, like, I focus more on game design and game design. So I make quick prototypes. If I have an idea, I don't like spending too many years trying to see if it's going to work. So, and being, I mean, the part of world where I come from, Nigeria, Africa, or West Africa, it's hard to find people to collaborate with. So that led me to learn how to use Photoshop, 3D, Max, Blender, and the rest. So I'm like 3D artist to game designer. So I learned Blender because it was free and powerful, and it's very important. You cannot make games without having um, an idea of how to make 3D or 2D assets. So the 3D community is here for you to help teach you how to make, and making assets for games and for movies are all different levels. So that's why that will be mostly I'm sure that will be our job to show you how many polygons required, the kind of rigging required for a movie or for a 3D character for a game, the kind of texturing, if you're going to be making it low poly or high poly, other stuff like that. So that's where hopefully we'll come in and then help students understand how to do specifically for platforms you need to build for. I feel like that will be the contribution we will bring in on board. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Wale and Uche. Victor. Oh, okay.
I don't think he's here.
I don't think he's here. I don't think he's here. So
I think we
Victor
lost
is
him.
also one of the persons on the 3D artist community group that would be helping us to co-create together in the 3D artist community. And finally, we have the Africacomicade boxers community as well. So basically, it's the Buildbox community. So what is Buildbox? Buildbox is a game engine just like Unreal, Unity, and the likes, which is used for rapid prototyping of games. And if you play a lot of minimalist games like Color Switch and the likes, most of them were built using Buildbox. And I myself, Oluwatosin, would be leading the Buildbox community. And I would say using Buildbox is quite fun, although we have very, very large game engines that are doing the amazing stuff. But Buildbox offers a whole new approach to game development. It makes it easier for the people that don't have core in-depth understanding of programming to actually build their own games. A game like Color Switch is a perfect example. Color Switch prototype was made in a week. That's to show how easy it is to build games with Buildbox. Buildbox has this rapid prototyping feeling to it because it's much more easier to build when you're just joining stuff together and it's making more sense. As of last year, there were about 50 games amongst the top 100 games on the App Store that were made with Buildbox. So that shows that yes, you can actually make amazing and interesting games with Buildbox. So yeah, if you really want to learn about how to make use of Buildbox for games, then the Boxers community will be the perfect avenue for us to do this. So moving on, I think we've introduced most of us already. The last one would be the extended reality community, which is going to be headed by Ryan. So Ryan, please share with us the XR community.
Okay, yeah.
Damn.
This is okay. Okay.
Can you hear us, Ryan?
No, I think there's a problem. He's trying to fix his mic.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I think he connected with two devices. That's why there's a
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
So
let me
probably
try
you
it.
can fix that.
Hi,
Once
can you
it's
hear us,
muted,
Ryan?
so
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Ryan.
Okay.
hear you.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, it's
We
better
can
now.
hear you.
Yeah, we
Okay,
can hear you
cool.
now.
Cool. Sorry, because I was working on one. The other one was, I don't know, but anyways, the XR community. Um, Let me just give a brief listing because mostly I've been seeing game developers here as well, and it's not intimidating at all, though. Honestly, it's not. It's not. I'm a game dev myself, 6+ years right now. So I've been doing game development for quite some time before I hopped into the XRO wagon. That was in 2019, and obviously I'm even doing my game development in VR as well. So I'm like a VR game developer. I don't know. So yeah. So we're championing the XR community, and we'll see how much far we could go. And basically, I like learning, yeah, and learning new things and seeing how much more I could be able to achieve. And I don't know if I should use the word I'm a go-getter. I like doing that in a very short time. So teaching the community to know what they need to know within a very short time is like one attribute that I love myself. And yeah, so we'll be able to see how far we could be able to take the community to in a very short period of time, so that those persons who have learned this so far can be able to teach other persons themselves. Okay, and yeah. So many of the knowledge I've been able to acquire from from XR, I'll be able to share it and also learn from them as the time goes on. I work with 3D assets as well, and I didn't mention as well that I was also a 3D artist. All these things, yeah, it just came boiled down to the fact that I was like, when I started out, I was like the only person doing the whole thing. When I started that game development sometime in 2014, yeah, my level 100, sometime in 2014. So I was like, okay, is there going to be someone? Are there going to be people that could also help or assist me in this journey? There was none. I had to learn how to make textures myself with Photoshop. I had to
Okay.
start 3D modeling myself with Blender. At some point, I moved to Maya, 3ds Max. I don't know. I kind of don't like it. Um, yeah. Then the train, the game development train kept on moving, and I think some of the stations that we were able to stop in as well then happened to be Unity. That was when, or even before Unity, I think it was CryEngine. So being very conversant with many of these softwares, it will be quite easy to carry the community along and show them the right things to do and how to go about it and whatnot. I was it is it my mic that is making that sound?
No, go on, Norwich.
Okay, okay. So I'll be, as I said earlier, to champion the XRO community and then uh, to start hitting new landmarks or hitting new strides and the glory and all of that. I don't know. I love being competitive many times. Sometimes I don't know, but it sort of happens. It's just so that I'll be able to see progress, my progress and the progress of those who are around me as well. Because it's one thing seeing people progress and being happy. It's another thing being involved in that progress as well. Because I found out that whatever thing I'm doing, whatever stride I make, I try to carry other people along. And being in a community like this is another perfect opportunity to be able to carry people along. To be able to carry people along with me and to see how much we could achieve together. So already I've seen how much I was able to achieve so far with ARVR Africa and recommendations. Like, thank God for that, anyways. And with the Africa Comicade, we'll see how much more we could also achieve and the tractions you could be able to get. I don't know if that is the right phrase to use now, but all in all, well, we are just going to be awesome. And I believe that whatever thing we do right here in the Africa Comicade umbrella in the entire community is going to be so it's going to be awesome. And yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ryan. That was amazing. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. It was really amazing. So yes, we have the Africa Communicate Extended Reality community, the Buildbox community, we have the Unity 3D community, the 3D artist community. And if you're out there and you are using another tool which is different from this, let's say like the likes of Unreal and so much more, and you would like to start up a community too, we are welcome to that. We want everyone together. We want people to build amazing stuff. So if you are there and if you're out there and you would like to work on communities too and just bring these communities together, it's totally fine. And before I forget, we still have one more. No, Mark, please, where art thou? If you are there with us, kindly share your community
Oh,
game journalism.
I'm here.
Yes,
I'm here.
don't
I'm here. I'm
forget.
here.
All right then. Thank you.
My camera just died. I don't know why. Maybe
Oh,
my face
okay,
is
that's
too
fine.
ugly, so it just clean the camera.
That's
Anyways,
totally fine.
basically, I think I had a quick chat with Oscar, and initially I wanted to just handle the game journalism side of everything, but I realized that okay, so 2D games deserve love too.
Hmm.
Yes, 2D games deserve love. Uh, n- I'm not saying that 3D guys are old. There's too much 3D guys, but I'm like 2D games. There's this style that you can go with 2D. I go like, okay, so let's hit that. So I'm just coming from the game journalism and the 2D games. I'm going to use Unity too because it's uniting everybody. So it's nice to use Unity. Yes. So from my perspective, I'm going to show guys how to talk about games. Basically, game journalism, how to talk about games and 2D games. that's where I'm going to be in. But I'll be more geared towards game journalism. Someone has to tell the story of the African game journalist, the African game dev. You are going to create a game, but someone has to create a narrative around it so that somebody goes like, okay, so this person said this game is nice and I want to try it. This is where I'm coming from. So I'll handle that. I will handle the game journalism of whatever our awesome guys are creating.
That's very true. It's not just about creating the games; it's about getting people to talk about these games too, because they are amazing. There are at least some games that are amazing that have come out of Africa, but very little people know about it. So we need more and more people who want to talk about these games. So yes, if you would like to join any of these communities, we have the link to our Discord server where we have all these communities joined together, and you get to meet more and more people across different communities too, all working together in creative space. So we have the link to our Discord server now. It's, if you check through the comments, you find it there. So awesome. So moving on, how the African communities are going to work. So I think we have Ibrahima here who wants to dive more into that.
Yeah. So I'm going to do it in the two language again, languages again. So I'll start with the English. So how the communities, like the communities are going to work actually. So Africacomicade offers a safe space to network with other creatives using the same tools as you actually. So you can find learning, productivity partners on learning paths, like the same way you are following a tutorial. You can co-create and get access to resources and opportunities. So once you join the communities, so you will be able, like you are responsible to co-create activities with the different leads. So this will be training, workshop, fireside sessions, and the likes. So newbies will have access to learning paths, and everyone gets support within the group by depending one on another. This is a brief explanation about how it's going to work. And in French version, it will be Africacomicade est un espace pour réseauter avec d'autres créatifs en utilisant le même outil que vous. Donc, vous pouvez trouver des partenaires d'apprentissage, de productivité sur les parcours d'apprentissage. Donc, comme vous, de la même manière que vous suivez des tutoriels en ligne. Donc, vous pouvez co-créer et accéder aux ressources et opportunités qu'Africacomicade vous offre. Une fois que vous avez rejoint la communauté, donc vous serez responsable de co-créer des activités avec des prospects, des formations, il s'agira des formations, des ateliers, et ainsi de suite. Donc, les débutants, ils auront normalement accès au parcours d'apprentissage et tout le monde bénéficie d'un soutien au sein du groupe en dépendant les uns des autres. This is actually how it's going to be.
That's really awesome. Thank you very much, Ibrahima, for sharing with us. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And
welcome.
I would like to say, if you have suggestions about other communities that you would like to kickstart in these communities that we have already, you can reach out to us. We are open to this. We want more and more communities to spring up so we all can learn and co-create together in building a much more better and bigger African creative industry. So, okay. All right then. So, Ibrahima, thanks once again. Merci. Thank you for pushing it out there in French and English, and I believe this will move across to the whole Pan-African community at least. So, if you didn't get it in English, you should be able to get it in French. So, thank you.
Welcome.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, awesome. I think my internet gave me some issues earlier. I'm back basically. So yes, thanks everyone for coming online for this. Thank you very, very much for accepting to lead these various communities. As you can all see, our community leads are people in the industry, people who are, yeah, you could say there are different levels in the industry, but they are still in the industry and willing to lead the various communities. One thing I just need to really pinpoint on is the fact that when it comes to leading, everybody still knows that, at least every African creative knows that it is their responsibility to actually learn. So these people are not here to, let me rephrase the word, they're not really here to teach, they are here to lead. They're here to join you together on this journey. And when you look at the hierarchy of teams, basically, it's all about collaboration, it's all about sharing, it's all about learning. So we hope to have this community become a kind of fun space where you come around, you are free to fail, you're free to try things and fail, and you get support from everybody in the community. So if you're even seeking for support while joining the community, don't come to our community looking out for Tosin or Mr. Wayne or Bosaman. No. When you get into the community, your aim should be to network with everybody. Believe me, as much as we have professionals here, what one person knows, there's a possibility the other person doesn't know. So even when somebody is a master in a field, there's always something to learn from everybody. And that's why we're creating this space. It's youthful, I believe. There's no really old person here who's going to start asking anything. So I really look forward to us bringing that youthful figure in so that we can collaborate and do something awesome. Also, as you can see, the community is open for everyone. Shout out to existing communities out there. Last night we had a discussion with Bamako Play. So shout out to everybody from Bamako Play in Mali. Shout out to the Zambian game dev community where Site and Banda are leading. Shout out to the Kenyan game dev community where Douglas is. Shout out to Sudan game devs, the Egyptians, the Moroccans, everybody out there. Shout out to Send Game. Shout out to We Are Gamers Africa. These are communities all across Africa that we are trying to bring together so that we can all learn from one another. So it's not just tech interchange. It is, oh yeah, We Are Gamers Africa from Guinea. It's not just tech interchange. We're also looking at cultural interchange. You can see that the language barrier between Anglophone and Francophone has kind of divided us. But right now, we're going to look for a way to bridge that. This does not involve French-speaking people to learn English only. This also involves English-speaking people like myself to also learn French, to learn Swahili, to learn Arabic, so that we can all see how we can work together. Because Africa is really, really blessed in terms of human capacity, in terms of talent. And that talent is evenly distributed. So what we just need to do now is to ensure that opportunity is evenly distributed. Last night we found out that there are about 300 game devs in Mali. And I don't know, that was like, wow for me. Like, are you for real? There are game devs in Mali and nobody has heard about them. So this community will go beyond just teaching as well. This community will be an opportunity for us to get to know you all, showcase your works out there to the world, as well as connect you with opportunities, be it jobs, be it investments. We'll look at a way to get people and their skill set into a structured form where if there are opportunities, we can just reach out to them based on their skills, their expertise, and their interest, basically. So yeah, that's something we're really, really looking out for. So if you also want to lead out or start new communities, you should know that this is just the beginning. You must have had a lot of game dev, game dev. We start out with game dev because the game development industry is the industry that brings everybody kind of together. Yeah, if you're an animator, if you're a graphic artist, if you're a concept artist, even if you're a content creator, a storyteller, sound engineer, everybody tends to come together where the development of the game is concerned. And that's why we're starting out with the game development industry. So we're looking at animation, not just 3D, 2D as well. We're looking at VFX. We're looking at so many stuffs that are going to come out, but we're starting out with this. So if you're willing to lead these communities, please reach out to us. And also know that these community leads you have right now, they are not going to be the only leads. We're going to get leads from all across Africa who would serve as co-leads to support the growth of the industry. And yes, we are not seeking to replace normal community activities. This is tool-based. As you can see, Nomad here has a community of its own, is in the video game developers for Ghana, and he has the Gasbros Gaming Network, and this is totally fine. We have realized that by working together, we can do more. That's just the truth. So let's do more together. We're looking at working with Bamako Play. We're looking at working with Gamers Africa. There are so many things we're looking at. There's so many people we're looking at collaborating with. So don't feel like we're coming to take over your communities. No. Perhaps this Africacomicade community is going to be led by the people in the community, while we just use this as a platform to connect people with one another. As you can see, Africacomicade is growing. So we're also looking out for volunteers. We've realized some things we cannot do alone. The truth is we can't do it alone. So if you're a graphic designer, if you're a social media manager, a content creator, if you're interested, say you want to go into journalism for the creative industry, please come on board. We'll connect you. We'll give you a platform. The graphic designer, we need more hands. Adewale is always crying when because I'm always troubling him with graphics. He's our main graphics guy. So all the designs you see, they come from Adewale. When it comes to social media as well, we're trying to build this. So join us. This is a volunteer-led organization. Join us, please. And another big important about this committee we're launching is we have been speaking with lots of investors, with lots of publishers, and we're going to be bringing them to the fore very soon. All what we have learned, we're going to be connecting you with these people. So the best way to get this information forehand is to be in the community. Yes, there's going to be a mixture of both public access and private rooms for discussions. So we have a kind of a list of people we'll be talking with laid out already, which I'm really excited about. From Humble Games to like so many people are going to be coming on board. So please, let's see how we can do this together. Let's come on board and see how we can together work for the benefit of the African creative industry. And finally, there's something that has been in the works for so long right now. Truth is, a lot of back and forth, a lot of planning has been holding us back, but we're finally launching it. And yeah, so we're launching the Africacomicade Fellowship, which seeks to bring together 30 creatives from all across Africa for a 7-month virtual incubator program. So in 7 months, we're going to be giving them skills. We're going to be exposing them to tech skills, business skills, communication skills, financial skills, legal skills, name it. Skills that will enable them to not just be creatives, but creative entrepreneurs. People that can build sustainable businesses. And there's going to be a lot of activities within, which would all round up to them having a private pitch to selected publishers who would then decide to fund their projects or not. So we have so much planned out. We are growing. I can say that again, we are growing. And there's so much we have planned out. We hope we can do at least 70% of those. So welcome on board. Please seize this opportunity to network, seize this opportunity to join and to be a part of something. We believe we are going somewhere with this. We believe we're building something very, very big. So join us. What's there to lose? I don't know, but join us. And to every lead, Tosin, Ibrahima, Obina, Ryan, Nomad, Bosaman, Adewale, feel like I'm missing someone, Danny Vic. Yeah, to every lead that has come on board to start this journey. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. We're going to get more people on board. I know we're going to get more co-leads on board, but thanks so much for starting this out Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you so much, Oscar. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So yeah, Obina wants to say something about the Discord channel, our Discord server.
Yeah, Africacomicade, we have a Discord server where we have a community of gamers and developers and much more. We also have the developers and gamers who have participated in previous game jams, and we are hosted by Africacomicade. You can also check us on our YouTube page where you can catch up what we've been up to, and also you can also catch up on if you missed anything on this live video which we're broadcasting right now. On Discord server, you can meet other developers for cooperation or help. You can also meet developers to help or gamers to help in your Q&A, as if you have a game which you want to pass quality tests from other gamers. And game development is not, when people hear game development, they always think it's only about programmers or maybe 3D artists, but also we also need people that are writers, we need people that can draw, those are artists. Even you're in the music industry, we need audio for our games. So when they say game development, it's not just one section, it's a very broad section, and we are growing, like Oscar said. And to get to that level of growth we're trying to get, we need everybody to come along. So it's not just programmers. Even if you just have a concept idea of a game and you play game a lot and you want to talk to people about it, you could come into the Discord server, talk about it, and some programmers, artists, writers, everyone bring it to life, and you don't know where it could, where it will come one day. So because of that, I'm trying to welcome everybody, and I hope you join the server and interact with the community. And I promise you, it will definitely be fun. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Obina. So yeah, the link to the Discord server is in the comment section across all platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So if you are ready to join the community, the link is there. Just join the community and get access to amazing creatives across Africa, from the west to the north to central Africa to southern Africa, and everywhere across Africa. You will meet different creatives, which is quite interesting, I would say. So we'll be coming to the end of this community lunch soon.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
I would like to say this just to leave you guys with this interesting fact. Global Game Jam finished early February, and across Africa we had 128 games made across Africa, across 19 Game Jam sites in 15 different countries, which was quite amazing. So it shows us that yes, we have people who want to build, but we just need more and more people to collaborate together. So we would love you to be part of these communities and help the African creative industry move forward as soon as you join. So basically, do we have any other thing? We're about to go off now. So we'll be seeing you guys in the Discord server, sorry, and we hope to co-create together, learn together, share resources, and just do better.
Right now,
So,
I'm okay.
Thank you all so much. So bye
Wait,
from here.
somebody wanted to talk before I interrupted. I heard you. Somebody wanted to talk. Who was that?
I don't think anybody wanted to.
Yeah, lucky.
All right then. So bye everyone.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you very much.
Bye, guys.
See you in the Discord server. Bye.
Oh, Ryan came in here.
Peace out.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but